G'day, welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevins, and the no good, idiotic public freakouts here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you, you still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. The guy in black was following the guy in pink's wife throughout the town whilst she picked up her kid and stuff on those lines, and so a little bit later, as we get to this point here, he decides to get involved and actually confront the guy. Now, here's something interesting. The sheer amount of restraint coming from the guy in pink over this entire thing is kind of insane, and I've got to commend him for it. Anyway, here's a clip.
Your woman's hopping out the car.
Bro, you pulled in front of us at a stoplight, mother.
I didn't.
Really? You didn't yank in front of me and break me?
You cut my ass off, didn't you?
You broke my ass, homie. Bro, I'm not fighting you. Go back in your car. You got what you wanted. I was like a bitch. I ain't gonna fight you. Good shit. I'm not gonna do this shit, bro. I got something to do. Cool.
Listen, your woman's the one who hopped out the car. That's why I'm still.
No, because you're pulling in front of people like a piece of shit. Make me. Make me.
I'm going to my side doing my shit.
I'm going to as well.
I'm still right here. So you're acting like your Mazda.
It beat your Jeep because you can't drive it, clearly.
Why am I
It doesn't
here?
have to be faster because you followed us like a weirdo. You still are. You don't think it's a little weird?
Not at all.
No? Okay.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. You guys both got your cameras out. That's great.
Oh,
Well, I mean, at this point, you're following
It's a
the store.
safety thing. You're
I'm not
following
gonna
people
fight you.
around.
I'm not having an altercation. Just leave.
I never said anything about fighting.
Bro,
your woman's the one who hopped out the car.
yeah, because you pulled in front of us.
Bro, I'm not doing this.
That never
Stop
happened
following
to
me.
you.
Okay.
Okay, then it didn't happen. Stop following
Then
me.
why are you here?
If it didn't happen, then why are you doing this?
Okay.
Shopping,
So
man.
I'm shopping this way.
I got a couple of angles on me.
Okay.
So
Loser.
you're shopping, right?
I am. Come on, man. You're shopping too, right?
I'm just getting evidence on you to try to get you. I'm not looking for some shit. I got evidence on you. Because I got evidence for you pulled in front of me and shit too. I got dashing on the car, mister.
So do something or f off.
I
Go
don't
shopping,
need to do
bro.
either of those things.
Okay.
Meanwhile, by the way, bro, your Jeep is just parked out there.
Yeah.
On a real note, I hope you don't get towed. So.
Hey, I know some companies, they ain't getting any of that.
No, you're
I hope you
I'm just saying, like,
We're not even recorded, dog.
Oh, okay, sure.
I have been.
The guy's whole attitude about this is kind of insane. Just the fact that he starts talking about the, quote, woman who got out of the car first. And when that, quote, woman starts to talk back, he quickly flaps his hand over to us and says, shut up, not talking to you. It's just like, that is insane behavior. And honestly, just by that little clip there at the start, just tells me everything I need to know about how you perceive women in your life. Just the fact that you start talking about them, but when that person you're talking about wants to get involved in the conversation, you immediately tell them to no, go away, I'm not talking to you. Like, that is just insane. Here we watch some quite literal insane behavior because these people have pulled up to the drive-thru here, they see someone they believe, they quote, they know and have fought before, and according to the person behind the camera, that is not the case, and they do some pretty crazy crap.
You come to my job throwing water bottles at me, saying you know me and you want to fight me, but you yet to know my name. What's my name? Huh? You can give her money back. That girl threw a whole water bottle at my head. What's my name, Mom? I don't know you. I'm just trying to do my job. Who are you? She said we fought before. Baby, I ain't have a fight since last year. The last person I fought was a grown-ass woman. Big grown, bitch. Why would I come outside? I'm getting paid. I'm trying to figure out who are you. Bitch, this is stranger danger. She pulled up at my job, said she know me. Don't fight me. I don't know you. You weird. You pull up with a face full of makeup saying you know me. What's her name? What's your name? What's your name? Bitch, you're weird. I would do this. What's your name? This is funny. What's your name? I'm getting paid for you acting stupid. What's your name?
That's what she had.
Yeah, let me see her.
That's what she had.
What's your name? Yeah, that's what she had. You weird. This girl pulled through. If anybody know this crazy ass girl, she pulled through the drive-thru, said she want to fight me, and we had a fight before, and I don't know her from Adam to Eve. I don't know the bitch from Adam to Eve. I don't know.
You
Bitch,
on me, baby. It's gonna be something.
Ooh! Big bitch! You a dumbass, dirty bitch!
648 HFO.
Now, I don't know whether the first part is true or not, whether the person behind the camera is actually 100% telling the truth about the fact that she's never encountered these people before and never fought them. That might be entirely a lie. Either way, the behavior shown off in this video is quite literally crazy. The fact you pull up to a drive-thru and you start throwing crap at the drive-thru window to the person there because you think you know them, and the point here, when they've got the door mostly closed, you have someone in the back hop partway through the window to pull the window open to throw a drink at them. It's like, seriously? You're just that crazy? You're doing that at a place that probably has a bajillion cameras about that will catch every little detail about your car and your face and everything in between, and will probably come back to bite you in the ass because now the company's involved in this mess. It's just... I would wager a bet they don't even share a single brain cell between the entire group. Some racist remarks get said before the recording of this clip here, and then we jump into the recording of the clip here with this fun Karen in a store.
Her country, right?
That's not your f***ing business where I send them to.
I'll have you arrested for foul language.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah, don't start with me.
What? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Police. She's attacking.
No, your husband
I
just
want
called
the
me
police.
Mexican. Your husband just called me Mexican.
You're abusing. You're abusing me, and you're.
Where am I abusing you? Because you're too slow to shop? That's how? That's why? Because you want dollar
I
stuff?
hope you get cancer. You have a gypsy curse on you, baby. Take that back to your country.
I belong here. Que el pinche viejo me dijo Mexican. Stop recording me.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna have you arrested for foul language. I don't think there's even I don't know a Western country that even arrests you for swearing at all. You can swear at the police in America and that's all they can do about it. Oh god, what a crazy person. Also, just gonna say this here, if someone starts to record you and you ask them to not record you when you're currently recording them, that's kind of silly. Like, seriously? Here we have a guy who gets caught throwing rocks at baby ducks who he claims are, quote, invasive. Here's a clip.
What's your name?
Benny Davis.
Stop throwing the rocks at the ducks.
You need to tend to your...
No, I'm going right to the office with this video footage.
Call them.
I'm taking the footage to the office.
Call them. Those are Muscovy ducks. Learn your laws before you run your mouth.
Do not throw things at animals. It literally is a sign right there saying do not harm the animals over there on the storage unit. I'm taking this video right to the office. Have a nice day, sir.
I'm the one who put the sign there.
And I will go right to the office. You should know better. You should know better.
Species that have been deemed as invasive species to areas, they've got their own little weird, wacky shenanigans to it. I don't understand the American way in any way, shape, or form. Not even going to try to look it up because it's just a mess that doesn't particularly matter in this case here. It's just like, it's ducks. What are they going to do to you? If there's a sign literally say don't harm the animals, maybe just follow it. Though in saying that, I live in Australia, a country where we've got an invasive species known as cane toads that are, well, if you've heard any stories about Australians and their cane toads, you might remember some of the atrocities that we've done. I don't know, use them as golf balls, stab the screwdriver through them, various other shenanigans that various different people do. It's an entire thing. They're an invasive species. We treat them like it because they breed more than we can even kill off, even with the stupidity we do, and they get treated like crap, you know? Fun stuff. I don't know. Here we have an interesting clip where we watch a guy get fired from his job for one reason or another. We'll talk about that in a moment. I just want you to watch it and form your own opinion. Let's go.
Appreciate you, gang.
Just so you know.
Hold on, don't talk about.
Just so you know, moving forward, I do not want you in the building unless you're out front as a guest. That's the only way you're allowed to be in this building.
I am a guest.
Hey, man. I'm trying to be understanding to everything.
You weren't earlier.
I don't think you were either, though.
No, I was.
No, you weren't.
I was not coming in your face telling you, like, get out, like, leave,
No.
or, like...
Are you sure about that?
Because you were in my face. So first I'm telling you, get out my face.
Because I asked you to leave and you didn't.
No, you're being rude.
No.
I was telling everybody.
I asked you to leave.
No, you
didn't. I said, please.
You said, get out. Get out.
I said, please leave the building.
Nah, you said, get out.
When we were at the table?
When we were at the table, you said you can leave after I tried putting my 2 weeks in.
Yes, because
you fired me for no reason.
Did you know Texas is an at-will state? Do you know what that means?
I don't care what that means. I'm telling you, you fired me for no reason. Correct or not?
I fired you for what? All the reasons.
For what? Name one.
You walked out of your shift on Monday
I walked out of my shift? No, I did not.
Yes,
I clocked out.
Yeah, you clocked out and walked out. That's
while
the same
manager
thing.
said you're okay to go.
Yes, but that's still an issue.
What?
2, you're not taking care of your duties on...
I do all my duties. I do everything I need to do. 100%.
You're right, absolutely.
I know I am.
Because that's why
y'all are doing me wrong, Mike.
We're not doing anything wrong, Billy.
Y'all are.
No, we're not. I don't understand why
why'd you fire me, though?
We fired you for performance. We fired you for...
For performance? What do I not perform on?
Your duties when we ask you to do them.
I did a manager's job yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Hotside Expo's not a manager's job. Only managers should be there. Chris told me that yesterday, Mike. Word for word.
So, but guess what? What happens when Jacob expos?
What do you mean what happens? He's not supposed to. It's not right.
Again, so this is something that I feel like you are not going to try to understand our position.
I understand, though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
But again, Billy, I'm asking you to please leave, and you don't even follow that request.
I can leave. I was just grabbing my food.
Okay, you're grabbing your food because you left, and then you decided you wanted to come back.
Because I'm hungry.
Talk to the staff and.
I can talk to the staff because they're here.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
So then why'd you bring it up?
Because I've asked you to leave, and you're causing an issue with our business.
No, I'm not. Yes, I was ordering food. I didn't do anything wrong.
But again, I asked you to leave.
Your employees are over here, and I can leave. You know what I'm saying? I can leave whenever I want.
Okay.
I don't need to leave when you ask me.
So how about this?
What kind of manager does that to a customer?
If you come back up here, we're gonna have you criminally trespassed because you're not listening to what I'm asking.
How come you're not calling the cops? You're the best manager ever. That's crazy.
Bye.
Good luck, Mike.
But the manager on duty said I was good to go. Well, that still caused a problem. See, that's the reason why I'm firing you. It just sounds like that the guy put in his 2 weeks notice to leave, and they were just like, you know what, let's not take the chance of him dragging us down, so we're just going to effectively fire him on the spot, which becomes another question on, does your work laws actually protect you from those type of issues? Because I know over here in Australia, if you put in your 2 weeks notice and then get fired in response to that, the company still has to pay you for the equivalent hours you would have gotten over the next 2 weeks, and then pay out your annual leave, because it's like one of those things where I've already put in the notice to leave on my own terms, and you can't then in response go to fire me. You can have me not work those 2 weeks, but you still have to pay me for those 2 weeks. At least that's how it rolls over here in Australia. And then it's just like, it sounds like the other reason was just like some very watered down dog crap excuses just to say, nah, we don't want you for the 2 weeks that you're here remaining for, because we don't trust that you'll continue to do a good work ethic. We don't trust that you won't just suddenly start doing your job extremely poorly so you make us look bad, or other things on those lines, which is a common thing. I've seen it countless occasions where someone's put in their 2 weeks notice and they just come in for the next 2 weeks, put in the minimum effort they possibly can, screw everyone else over, because, you know, they don't care. They're leaving anyway. There isn't much that can be done. They've already put in the thing to leave. Most of the time, though, it just tends to be that they just burn through all their sick leave for those 2 weeks. I don't know. It just seems that in response to this guy putting in his 2 weeks notice to leave the job, they just decide to fire him instead, which is a question of other terms and whether you agree if that's a good decision or not. Good on you. Here you have a Kevin who's a genius who likes to steal Amazon packages, being confronted for doing so.
Why did you ring my bell saying that you're Amazon?
So I work with Starry, so this is the only way I was able to get in the building. The account manager sent me there to see if there was paperwork in there.
I know you're going around stealing packages. All I know is if you come into my building again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. The whole building and the whole block.
Totally not suspicious behavior whatsoever. Casually walking into an apartment complex, looking in a room where packages may or may not be dropped off, going to put down your umbrella, actually deciding not to and walking away. Totally not odd behavior in any way, shape or form. In this clip, we have a little bit of an issue here. So the customer, the guy behind the camera, has discovered this item on the shelf in Walmart, labeled at $97. He decides to scan the item just to curiously see, like, is it actually $97? It turns out it's scanning up at $149. So he gets the staff involved, like, hey, what's this? And we have a very interesting conversation. Let's get into it.
But if he scanned it like he said he did.
So when you scan this, it says one.
Go ahead.
What does it say?
149.
But why does the display say 97?
Yeah, we're gonna scan it together. I can't tell you why the display.
What
says
if I didn't
it's
have a
displaying.
scanner though?
You'd have got up there and
just
scanned this, just like we're gonna scan this.
But isn't that like?
No, it's not false advertising.
Why not?
It's not.
Why not?
Because if you scanned it like you say you did, it's going to show you the price of it.
But the display says 97.
The display says 197, but you just told me you scanned it. So if you scanned it, let's scan it.
What if I didn't have a scanner though?
But you talking about what ifs? We can't talk about what ifs.
What if
the world was green and this wouldn't be invented?
You can't rely on your customers, every single person, to have a scanner.
I can't, and I can't rely on what every single person says either, right? And since you said that
I can't rely on what Walmart says either. Then
okay, so you're right. You can't rely on what Walmart says, right?
I can't rely on what you're saying either.
You can't rely on what I'm saying. So
it's okay to call Michael.
Who is Michael?
Or his
name is Nicholas.
Nicholas. I'll call Nicholas. And what is he gonna tell me?
He's gonna tell you if you scanned it just like you say you did.
What if I didn't scan it though?
But that's not what you said. So we're talking about ifs.
Yeah.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
If you scanned it like you said you did, you scanned it like you said you did,
you're making me
it's
take it.
149.
You're making me think that this exact model right here.
I'm not making you think anything because you came to me. No, Walmart is not making you think anything.
Yeah, it says 97.
No, because Walmart isn't making you think anything because you came to me, a Walmart employee, and got me and said you scanned
You're
this.
a representative of Walmart.
I am. Listen, we're going to go through this. I am a representative of Walmart.
So Walmart is telling me that
Walmart
that's 97.
is telling you that this is $149.
No, it's telling me it's
telling
97.
you that this is $149 because
97.
you walked up to me and said you scanned this.
Let me see. All right. So what does it say? It says 97, and this is
Go ahead and scan it.
This was there, right?
Go ahead and scan it.
Was that there?
Go ahead and scan it.
Was that there?
Go ahead and scan it.
That's fine, but you get it that
Was
it
that
says
there or
97.
But go ahead and scan it.
Was that there
but
in display or
you
not?
understand also, right, that it says 97
I understand
there,
that.
and that's kind of
I understand.
That's
Okay,
kind of like
okay, I get it.
Like
yeah,
it kind of gets like,
so you need to.
Like what?
It doesn't get you anything because I don't have a problem with giving you the vacuum cleaner for $97. He came to me and said he scanned it and it said it was $97.
No, I know.
It's not $97.
No,
it's not $97.
I scanned it and I knew it was a model.
Okay.
I scanned it and I knew it was a model. I understand the prices vary online and in the app.
No, I'm not talking about online or in the app. I'm not talking about anybody who said anything about online or in the app.
Okay, but you're disregarding
It says
the
here,
fact that it says
prices.
I'm not disregarding anything.
This wasn't displayed. You just took it out of there, right?
This was displayed right here.
Okay.
Let's start from the beginning.
It was displayed right there.
Let's put it back. We're gonna start from the beginning because see, this is what you came and got me and said.
Yes.
It was displayed just like that.
And when you scan that exact same thing that says 97, when you scan it, it gives you this model, right? It gives you the model.
When
right?
you scan this thing, it doesn't say $97.
But it says this model.
It doesn't say $97.
But it gives you this model.
I understand. $149.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't say.
Okay.
It doesn't. I agree with you.
It says $149.
I agree.
Okay, so you would like for us to match the price for $97?
Sure.
Not a problem. That's all we have to do from the beginning.
All right.
I love how quickly the Walmart employee just goes, yep, I'll just give you the $97 for the item then, when she realizes that he's been recording this entire interaction, because it just like seems so nuts that she's trying her best. Nope, it's $149. That is what it is because you scanned it and it showed up at that. That's just not how that works. Now, right now I'm about to cite Australian consumer law, which I understand is a lot stricter and a lot stronger when compared to the consumer laws in America. But if the display ticket is either for the correct item or the shelf's been misfilled, let's say this cleaning product has been filled into the slot where our dishwashing liquid is going, and the dishwasher liquid is cheaper than this cleaning product, but unfortunately they filled like 10 of this cleaning product in front of the ticket for the dishwasher liquid. They have to honor that price because it's been misfilled. That item is filled up in that slot at the wrong price, and they have to honor the price for the person who spots it and brings it up, and they have to immediately fix it. Well, in most cases, if it's an item that's under $50 or $100, depending on the policy of the supermarket, you actually get the item for free if it's displayed at the wrong price. Again, if it's an expensive item, they'll just match the lowest price at that point. But like, that's just how it is. There's no matter what's happened afterwards, if it's displayed underneath the wrong price, that's the price they get it at. That be that simple. Here we have a Karen at a restaurant who apparently got caught a bitch by the waitress and decided that the best course of action here is to not only go off at everyone, including the customers and police people that are there, but also threaten to have the entire restaurant shut down.
Did you touch me? I know, because you're a asshole. You're a asshole. It's none of your business if I say why or not. Did you touch me? Why did she touch me? She cannot touch me. Why did she touch me? 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 She has no right to touch me. Enjoy this restaurant. You have no right to touch me. You have no. Like you're embarrassing. Ruining it. Yeah. Because
you're being aggressive.
Your waitress
you are being aggressive.
Bitch. Your waitress called me bitch.
You need to treat people with respect.
I'm gonna close this restaurant. I'm gonna close this restaurant. Your waitress called me bitch in front of everyone.
You pushed her and tried to take her check.
I did push her? You took. Are you guys liars?
No.
Are you guys liars?
I don't know what you want us to do.
Their manager. I need to talk to the manager. Right now.
Our manager's right there. It's Ricardo.
Not the manager for the waitress. Manager of the restaurant.
He's not here.
Call him or her. I know he's not here. Call him. Call him.
He's right there.
Here.
He's right there.
Okay, go get him. Go get
There's
him.
There's nothing we can do, lady.
Go get him. Go get him. I know, because you guys are scared. Because this is not the way you should react to your customer.
I love a good old taste of entitled Karens. The sheer entitlement, like, okay, yeah. Being called a bitch, like, depending on the context, is probably not right. Again, depending on the context. We don't have the context here. Because, you know, these people have only started recording after they hear someone start screaming and shouting and letting it all out. So we don't have what happened prior to that. But going off of how you're choosing to react about this entire thing, I think it may be a bit of an over-exaggeration, overreaction, maybe. Just Here we have a Karen who could not wait until the new year kicked in order to become the first Karen recorded on camera in 2024 by complaining about people using fireworks at midnight.
Last time you had was bullshit. Okay. They're connecting. Enough is enough. You're disrespectful to every neighborhood. Here, they have called the police. They have called the police. They have called the police. We have a party here going on. They've been doing fireworks for 4 to 5 hours. They won't stop.
But we stopped now. We just say so. We didn't know. Stop.
I haven't done that for 4 hours. They have animals. This is not right. You people came here after.
You people?
This neighborhood
What are you talking about, you people? Excuse me, man.
Hey, wait, no. Hey,
Very
no.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
when you say about you people,
Ma, you're going
I mean in general. I don't mean just because of whatever nationality you are. But this is disrespectful now.
All right, you're being disrespectful. Police are on the way. Stop.
Yeah.
Take your mom inside.
It's okay. The police are on the way. You can let them handle it.
You think you're going to have this
We understand what you're saying.
Yeah, we will.
And I will take this.
It's not 4 hours.
Your next door neighbor is a city councilman, Wes Corey. Well, the next time the meeting is,
Hey, you're done.
you hit my house also. That's the last time the police were here.
You are aware of all this?
No.
So if you,
I'm not.
It's okay. I'm aware of it now. We're done.
Okay.
Put all this away.
Thank you very much.
now get out of the property.
Bye, you.
Hey, no, you're done. You're done. Hey.
Yeah. Well,
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
Better hope everybody.
You're passing. Bye.
Y'all are fine. I'm not.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my boy.
Happy New Year.
Yes, it sucks. I do agree to the point that, yeah, having fireworks going off at midnight at night kind of sucks, especially if you've got work the next day. Trust me, I worked New Year's Day. It was quiet. It was very dead. I don't know why I was there. And there was fireworks that went off in Australia, in my local area, at 9 o'clock at night and then at midnight. That's just how it goes. You're rolling into the new year. You've got to expect that most places are going to have fireworks. And then in a country like America, where fireworks can be brought by normal people, you're going to expect to hear a lot of them throughout the New Year's night. That's just how it's going to go. I mean, I'm sure you've been there long enough to understand this fact. This shouldn't be the first time you're experiencing hearing fireworks in the neighborhood on New Year's Eve for you. Here we have an interesting situation where these customers weren't exactly happy with their Taco Bell order. Apparently, it was thrown in haphazardly and caused a mess inside the bag. Either way, we don't know exactly what it looked like inside the bag because we start when they've already dumped the contents of the bag out on the bench after they've come back from seeing the order.
Okay, we want a refund on this. We called.
And half my food's broken up. It's crap.
You guys didn't do nothing. You didn't even care. I called your corporate, or I tried to call your corporate. It's closed. Your manager, Jeremy, didn't give a the phone up on me. We want our back. You don't throw food in a bag just like that.
Okay.
You ordered online, correct? Yes. Whoever the Jeremy is, he can go to. I don't appreciate being hung up on. I need a refund first.
No, you ain't getting a refund.
I want a refund.
I can't do anything.
Care. This is my money we're talking. Then remake my meal. Remake my meal, dude.
Threw it on the counter.
Because it's already open.
You call this, and then my burrito. Is it seriously?
You can't just rip me off on my money, bro.
You know what?
I want my money, bro.
I can't do anything about it. It's online. I can't.
Then remake the meal.
Nah, you threw it on the counter being disrespectful.
I dumped it out to show you how you guys threw it in my thing.
This is where we talked about 244 Free Swing Drive. I've got an agitated customer that just refuses to leave.
I want my money, bro.
They came in here throwing the food all over the place. I
didn't throw food all over the place. I want my money, bro. I want my money back. I want my money, bro. Y'all think I'm f***ing watch. They called the police and they're refusing to give me my money. Who are you talking to?
My mom.
They're refusing to give the money. They called the police.
I'm sorry, but I think you've kind of lost a bit of your argument there, especially with how you've chosen to handle this one. Going with the whole fact of like, okay, we got my online order, we've walked away, now we've looked at it, we've come back, and instead of just giving them the bag and letting them look at the state of the food in there, we've decided to upend the bag and emptied it out on the counter. Like, it's one of those things where, yeah, it may have been in a shit spot. Like, they may have just haphazardly thrown it all in. That might be true. They'll never know now because you've just dumped the contents onto the bench and and there's a very high likelihood that when it was dumped like that, it could have been opened up, it could have had this and that, like just a bunch of issues here. And yeah, it was probably, depending on how you were talking to the manager, it was probably rude for them to hang up. Probably. I say probably because, you might have been being very abusive and then that becomes less so, Though what I do find funny is how much of a trash heap your car looks like. Like, buddy, do you have any leg room down there? It looks like it's all just rubbish. First up, we got a person on the plane with their kid who's apparently making some noise. Unfortunately, we don't have exactly the knowledge of what happened beforehand, but the story goes that the passengers on this flight were collectively bashing on a mother of a 2-year-old boy on the plane after he couldn't keep quiet during the flight.
Exactly.
No.
We're about to get off this. You gotta get over it.
He hasn't napped. He's only 2 years old. There's a lot of people here. Do you understand that? How old are you again? 2?
Doesn't fucking matter. Shut your kid up. God damn. Some of better shit, mom.
Yo. Yo.
Look, I get it. I recently had to deal with this on one of the recent flights I took going to an event last month, but it's one of those things where this is what's going to happen with kids. It's very unfortunate that sometimes a baby will be on the plane, and sometimes you get super lucky they'll sleep for the entire trip, and other times you get events like this where the kid just won't stop crying. Doesn't make you a bad parent, and saying someone's a bad mother because their kid won't stop crying is just like, it's just not fair, especially in a situation where they're on a plane and flying. This could be various different things here, and one of the biggest things is they've got a massive disadvantage here. They don't have all the bits and pieces they need that may successfully make the kid be happy again, because you can only take so much on a carry-on on the plane with you. And heck, this could be the first time the kid's even flown in his life, so it's a very weird experience to go through. So logically speaking, you're going to be a little bit upset because this is odd. This don't make any sense. It's just unfair to go after a mother like that for something so minimal.
This is an interesting clip here. So what's happened here is that one of the students of the mother who's behind the camera has been caught using their phone multiple times in class, interrupting the class with it, yada yada yada. I'm sure you get the idea of where we're going here. The teacher has confiscated the phone in response to these issues and decided it'd be a great idea that at the end of the school day, rather than giving the phone back to the student or giving the phone to the office and have the parent come in and collect it from there, she's decided to take it home with her and will give it to the school the next day. The mother now used an app to track down the phone and found it at the teacher's house and has come over to reclaim it. Here's what happens next.
So why is his phone in your house though? We haven't gotten to that part yet.
What's important is that your son is always on his phone. He's always talking.
Ma'am, that is important. I paid a whole bunch of money for that phone. So I don't care about what disrespectful he is. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about why my son's phone is in your house right now.
He keeps talking. He interrupts me, disrespects me.
I can see why. I can see why, because you stealing phones. Can you go get my son's phone and give it to me? Right, you stealing phones. Let me find out. You flipping phones? That's what you doing? Taking phones from little kids?
His phone back when I take.
No, my son gonna get his phone back right now. Bet money, ma'am. I'm. Listen, Miss Green, I'm trying to be nice to you, Miss Green. I'm trying to be nice to you, Miss Green. I'm about to, Miss Green, run me my son's phone. No, run me my son's phone. Y'all see this? Look at it. Yes, I'm gonna record. Yes, I'm gonna record you because you trifling. She's taking. This is Miss Green. She done took my son's phone. I done had iPhone, found the phone here, and she won't run me my stuff. Run me my son's phone. Ma'am, you talking about the wrong thing. Yo, I swear, listen, I'm telling you, listen to me. If you don't run me my phone, run me, I'm gonna get it back right now. No, at your house, ma'am, don't do that. Don't push on me. No, ain't no have a nice day. No, run me my son. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like I said, I'm not leaving here. No, you're stealing. That's called grand theft. That's called grand theft. Yes.
Are you pushing me?
Listen, I told you. No, I'm telling you to run me my son's phone.
Okay, I gotta call the cops.
Well, go ahead, call the cops. I don't give a think I care. You really think no, I'm gonna get his phone here because as soon as the cops come, I'm gonna say she stole a $1,500 phone and you going to jail.
His phone from the principal.
Today, ma'am, I'm gonna either get my phone right now or I'm gonna take it out of somewhere you're not gonna like. Yo, I'm telling you. Run me my son's phone. You see what I'm saying? I'm not coming back nothing because I'm not leaving. I'm getting the phone right now. Watch me, ma'am. Don't push on my foot. Don't push on my foot. Do not push on my foot. Thank you. Y'all see how trifling she is? You see who she is, guys.
I'm a wonderful teacher.
No, you're not.
Look, I get a lot of these phone issues. It was a prevalent thing back when I was still in school about like 5, 6, 7 years ago. But on the same point, the moment you left the school with the student's phone still in your possession is the moment that you've done something wrong. At the end of the day, at the worst, even like you should have at least given it to the office and have the parent come in and reclaim it after school hours. You should never have taken it home with you. Like, there's no reason to ever need to do that. And it's just like, it's one of those things where I'm sitting here and I don't get it. Like, I suppose the whole phone issue's become 10 times worse since I was last in school a while ago, but rules that were in place there was that basically, like, I know now a lot of schools are just starting to ban the use of phones in school hours outright, but back when I was still in school, basically the idea was if you get caught with your phone in class, you'd have to take it up to the office and you couldn't get your phone back until the end of the day. If this happened enough times to you, you'd just be outright suspended from the school for a bit because, you know, you're clearly not here to learn. You're clearly here just to do your own thing and not really do anything about it, so that was your punishment for it. And I don't know if that was the right way to handle that either, but I don't think the way of handling it is to take the student's phone back to your house after you've confiscated from them. That's just not right in any degree whatsoever.
In this next clip, we got a person who sprays some perfume inside of a school bus filled to the brim with people, and this is the driver's reaction to it all.
I can smell it. I didn't do anything. I didn't spray anything.
Sick of you. I'm sick of all of this. I'm done with it. I'm gonna start kicking some serious. Do you hear me?
Yes.
My foot's gonna be so far up your goddamn. It's gonna dangle out your goddamn nose. I'm done with you. That phone in your bag. Now you give it to me.
All right, fine.
Done. God dang it, I can smell it!
I didn't spray anything.
I'm allergic to this.
Open her I didn't spray anything. They just like to start
It's right in the big backpack. It's in the big zipper.
You like to start too, Maya. You're no innocent angel here. I'm done with this. Done. I've had my fill. I'm done with it. I'm ready to walk off this goddamn bus right now and let you people walk the home. How much more do you think anybody can freaking take? Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear another goddamn word out of your mouth.
Okay.
Excuse me. What did I just tell you? You think it's funny? You think it's funny? You're all, no you didn't. You're so full of shit, Jackson. You're as bad as he is. Done. Done. Not another goddamn word out of any of you.
So aside from that being quite a funny reaction, especially when she describes how she's going to put her foot so far up someone's ass it's going to dangle out their nose. That was beautiful, but okay, let's talk serious for a moment. There's a legitimate reason to be annoyed at people like this, because it's just like spraying fragrances or deodorants or anything to do with spraying in general in a enclosed area where there's a bunch of people can cause a lot of fucking problems. Over here in Australia, it's a very common rule that you are not to use deodorants aside from roll-ons at school whatsoever. It's a hard ban because of flipping allergies. People have asthma. It can cause problem with those people. Other people are allergic to what's inside of aerosols and other sprays along those lines, and it can cause a lot of problems. To the point where if you get caught spraying an aerosol, especially in a room where there's other people in there, it can get you straight up booted from the school. Because it's like one of those hard rules that can potentially severely injure someone with an allergic reaction or potentially kill them. So I can understand where this bus driver is coming from this reaction, because this shit deadly to certain people who are allergic to it, like really bad.